It is 10:13. The Cubs just won. It is a fantastic night. We've already picked teams, set out rules, and both teams understand what's going to happen here. They're both going to have the option of one ban, blue team picking first. I will be casting Scuba with Stan here.
Howdy, howdy.
There you go. First game will be on Cursed Hollow, and it is with the new testing of the death timers and scaling, if you see here in the scaling test area. So I will call for bans, and then we'll get started. I don't understand. Okay. Somebody wants to AFK. Shame on Master Wonton. We'll do a public shaming while they're AFK for 2 to 3 minutes after knowing we're going live. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Oh, what a baddie.
Oof. I guess we'll burn some airtime here talking about the scaling changes. Stan, did you have a chance to read up and pay attention to some of the major changes that they're trying to do here with scaling?
Yeah, what they did was they increased the death timers on early levels so that team play is more fair to the teams that are winning fights early. It's also going to balance itself out somewhere around level 12 or 13 so that it'll scale like originally after that. What it'll do is it'll just make it so that teams that are winning fights and are doing well and are participating together will come out ahead in fights like they should, instead of, wiping a 5-man team on an early curse and then having your whole team low on health after winning the fight, and then all of a sudden a full team comes back and takes it from you.
Yeah, so essentially trying not to let the early game steamroll the rest of the game, make the later to mid-game a little more fair. That's the goal here. We're going to see what happens. So a couple of interesting bans here. So we see Sylvanas and Uther are both banned. Both of them are a direct slap to the other team's face. So Navard is a Sylvanas main. That's his main character, and is a little shaky on some other characters. That is his most solid core person. That was on purpose, no doubt. Butterslit, who knows that Mayday is a main healer, and Uther is his jam. While Mayday will be able to counter with plenty of other healers, it was a direct backslap. It was basically, I challenge you to a duel, I accept, and this is where we're going to go. So I'm going to click start here. We'll enter draft mode. This is first come, first serve. So we'll now have to start at the top over here. It will not require... There it is. Figured Stitches was going to come out. We'll see Chef Stitches from Butterslit over here. The thing about Stitches is you can directly counter him. He probably wasn't the best first pick, so we'll see if Blue capitalizes on this.
Yeah, and with that pick, I would think that a really good pickup right here would probably be a Raynor, followed by, I don't know,
I'm here to help.
Maybe something like a Disengage hero. Perfect, Falstad. But Shattered going with Jaina, that's a
probably his best character.
Stitches.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. If he's smart enough, he'll work his dodge magic as he can. I'm pretty sure Shattered is a little rusty in HotS. I know when I've played with him, he's been pretty good, but he's probably going back to something he knows just to get his bearings. So taking Raynor is twofolds good. It really helps with the Falstad engage. It also takes it away from the other team. Probably weren't going to go with that considering they already picked DPS. I expect to see the tank and or healer picks here. Probably take the healer picks out from red, seeing as they've already picked their tank.
The crusade calls.
Well, it's about
Oh, interesting.
That
So they're going
might
with
have been an auto.
Yeah, it looks like it.
That
But
was
I think
one time who
Mayday
said he
is-
was going to be AFK, so
I stand ready.
Alright, so we're gonna go with a couple of auto attackers here.
It'd be really interesting to see who they pick up as a healer for red team. They do have an option to go with the new medic, which would be fantastic to see her stim pack. And
There
it
you
is.
go. Alright, I expect to see the Rhaegar.
I'd actually expect to see the Malfurion here. You have Burst Mage Jaina, and she will go fairly quickly, so I would expect to see that.
Falstead also has a little bit of trouble himself, especially early game, so yeah, I could see the Malfurion. He's deciding between the two. Those are going to be his only two choices. Good call on the mouth. Forgot to get music playing in my earbuds. I might do that on stream here while I let you talk for a little bit.
Okay, well, then we'll start by saying this. Blue team has really good disengage, with a lot of their team members having dashes and the Malfurion having his roots. The Johanna has her blind, especially against a team with the Morales that is probably going to have either Raynor or Vala going auto attack build. So once she stim packs, expect to see Johanna using her blind on either one of those targets, just to reduce the overall amount of damage from that.
Prepare yourself for battle, heroes.
Over here looking at lane positioning, we'll see, it looks like Medic Tychus, Medic Raynor lining up over here on mid. We'll do a Vala with the Stitches, which is a great top pick. If you get the pull with the auto attacks, I think that's a great attack. They did switch it up there, though, so I'm going to see Zagara solo mid, who's going to, looks like solo Tychus. I don't see Tychus winning that fight.
4, 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Yeah, and bottom looks like a mismatch as well. I think that the Jaina and Johanna picks will bully that lane pretty hard.
Well, let's find out. I don't know. If they're smart, yes, but I mean the medic does bleed mana pretty quickly early game, so throughout most of the game. However, Shattered's gonna burn combos without getting hits. It's not gonna go in their favor. He needs to be conserving mana during the early game. We're gonna see the tiny trades going on here in mid as predicted. Zagara is really going to be able to kind of bully Tychus out of there. There's not going to be anything Tychus can really do to stop it. So Blue's going to have to do some shuffling.
Oh, and in top lane, a nice hook by Butters or Stitches that was countered pretty quickly by the Falstad dash. Now something that
trades here top here.
Something that Tychus needs to do in mid lane is concentrate his grenades instead of using those to clear waves. Needs to clear that creep. As we saw,
good Tychus can do both actually. He can wait for those minions to get in there, and when he sees them approaching that creep bomb, go ahead and toss his nade over there yourself. Can be multi-purpose. A little early on the. That is the type of combo we want to see there. We want to see Jaina's combo go down at the same time we see Johanna pull them in to keep them there. So that type of thing is going to make bottom lane really difficult.
Oh yeah, and in mid lane we see already Tychus going down to the Zagara fairly quickly.
We knew that combo was just not going to work well. Falstad would even be able to do a little bit better there, being able to do the channel and get some auto attacks in. Montan has the option of actually shuffling. If he wanted to, he could go up and get towards the Zagara. Zagara would not be in great shape if they were to go up there and gank her.
The problem is that she's already placed her creep in places that it looks like it's going to be fairly hard to actually get that gank in.
And earn my favor.
Alright, so We will see Tribute go top mid for the first time. Red going in topping off. Looks like 2 and 2 is the race, 2 and 3 is the race, 3 and 3. Both bottom lanes just really dragging.
Yeah, and Shatter's gonna get up there with very low mana.
A Stitches pull here. Yep! Oh boy, that combo.
Nice Jaina combo.
Those auto attackers might be able to do something with this. We don't know here. Jaina's gonna go down. Jaina is down. Yeah. Johanna's next here. Does escape, and blue team has to back up. Oh.
And here's where we'll see those death timers come in handy. Usually right about now, those death timers right around 5-6 seconds. Instead, we're seeing them up around 10, 11, 12 seconds. So as you can see, they're not able to come back in any sort of position immediately afterwards.
Bard making the correct choice, going back, getting his mana. He's just going to be able to go bottom lane again. It's going to be the fastest way he can do both, gain resources and hit bottom lane. Morale's heading in solo. Smart to wait it out for the Raynor. Let Raynor go in first and know that she's following up. Back at mid, we're going to see Stitches versus Tychus. This might benefit Tychus a little bit better here. She gets a... Yep, she did Devour, so she got some help. So that'll be down for a little bit.
About another 15 seconds at this point. And blue team with a better position right now as the Zagara lags behind a little bit. Oh, but none of them zone. None of them zone.
Allowing red team to walk in and bully here, so they ended up splitting up Falstead from the party. Stitches with the pull.
Another great grab.
Johanna just getting in the middle of it. If blue just wanted to follow up a little bit, they would be able to drop these guys, but with the fear of them being at half health, they're not going to get it. Jaina tried so hard to get that tribute, ended up having to back off, so we have to reset here. Blue team at the disadvantage.
Oh, and another grab on the Tychus. And the Vala showing no fear.
That's the last thing Jaina's going to be able to do. Alfirian overstayed his welcome. He'll pay the price. And red takes tribute number 2.
And at this stage, they're looking to hit 10 right at about the same time that the next tribute will be up, which should be popping up in the next 45 seconds or so. And that one will be bottom side, closest to red team, so that one will be just
see it down there on the ping
vision point. Yep.
Red looking to maybe get a little bit of damage here, perhaps, on a... Mid lane has nobody.
It looks
Bottom
like
lane has nobody. Alright, so they're going to go ahead and try and get their giants here.
And they will also be hitting 10 right about now. Well,
right about meow.
Gather tribute.
And
there's their tribute. So red needs to get there quickly, and this is a free, not free. Nothing's free. But this is an advantage red team easily. So we're 3v3 on tribute. Falstead is slow. He has the choice to fly. There he goes right now. Diving in right on Zagara's creep, so they now know he's there.
Mastodon trying very hard to get in there deep, going all the way around.
Mastodon is out of the fight while Stitches is there.
And Dragonfire is very close to getting right into the middle of the team as he push up.
Being able to throw their ults was huge. So a 3v1 trade there. Blue team will be able to take 10. Maybe they have a chance of Still
And
can't
with
do
those
anything.
giants pushing bottom, that's a huge advantage. This will easily be.
Oh yeah, that marked exactly what lane they were going to need to take. They're just going to walk it in with these giants here.
And
they're going to go boss.
Bottom boss.
Blue team knows what's happening though, and I'm not sure red team's going to be able to react appropriately. They are 10. Shattered choosing to defend instead of go after.
I don't think this is the right call for blue team.
Nope.
It's even foot.
They had a chance.
There.
So they do lose boss. Tychus
And
pops Odin.
Too deep again.
Dragonfire does take the hit. Tychus is going to go down. Tychus is out of that fight. Mastodon might also be as well. Yep, there it goes. That rapid fire went ahead and...
Red team has destroyed.
Sorry, Hungering Arrow went ahead and
Red team has destroyed.
took him out. Bottom lane is going to be a hard push.
And with this boss going hard on the keep right now,
Could turn around and take Mayday if they wanted to. This keep is almost dead. He's solo out there as a healer. He is right for the pickings.
I wouldn't be surprised to see them just abandon this and go for top lane though. Go for the top boss.
Most of it.
Actually, they're going to ride this boss out and they're going to go for their knights is my thought. Bala taking way too much damage there. No need to stay there in that fight. Alright, now they know that they're outnumbered. They're going to go ahead and bail. They're going to mana up. Shoot walls and shit, because fuck those walls. Who's going to take their own knights?
Looks like they might be
Tychus
working
kicking off
towards
the giants up top. Red choosing to take their knights. I'm not sure I support the idea of going boss just yet.
Well, with blue team so scattered, especially their tank being bottom lane right now, I would go ahead and
They
go
can't see what
for
we
it.
can see.
Well, they could see the,
Well, there it is.
Johanna clearing the lane. I mean, they're
Yep,
minions
and now
do give
she's
them vision.
sitting on... Yep. They're going to freely take that.
Mayday, the soul system with heads up. There's nothing he's going to be able to do here.
Nope. We're in a situation where there's no commanding person in blue team to rally them together and work together as 5. A lot of them have their own mindset, and this gank is going to be painful for blue. It's going to be a wake-up call. Jaina is going to be down for the count.
And right about now, we should be seeing another tribute spawning. In the next little bit. There it is, right there.
Giants just pushing freely up there. That's a good thing for blue. They're going to go ahead and clear that while they wait. They know they have the advantage. Leaving the medic to do it, I guess. So. This is going to be a free tribute.
Being a non-essential one, I think blue team's just trying to farm their way back into this. But the Falstad taking very risky positioning.
Stitches goes for the hook, misses it. Falstead was smart enough to bail. But right now, blue is together as 5 for the first time in quite some time. Clearing creep. And we'll clear top lane here. Jaina
And once
clearing
again,
some creep.
Zagara's creep spread is just fantastic. All over, I'd say about 3 out of the 5 really important, 4 out of the 6 important points on the map where the curse can't spawn. If I can speak correctly at some point.
Alright, so we got 5 on red pushing mid. I'm not sure blue sees this. I don't know what Wonton is doing bottom, soloing. This is not how you tank.
Tribute in my name.
They can see Wonton coming up though, because he's walking over creep and there's nowhere he really can't go. He's going to try and dive in, but him not being there for the team and tank is just really costing them.
Oh, that was a great blowback right into waiting on Johanna.
That was insane. But you see Stim Pack blown on Raynor there. It doesn't do him any good. He might have been able to take, was it the Falstead with it? But he goes down himself, so it's 2v2 goes down. Ooh. Blue team is actually at the advantage to go ahead and take this tribute. They're going to choose to go back. Oh, maybe yes, maybe no. Nope, they're going in for it. They're not giving this up.
Stitch is just in the face of everyone.
Yep.
Zagara already back.
Blue got split up here, which is going to cost them their opportunity here. Misses Johanna, maybe because she was unstoppable? I might have been why?
I think the hook just went off to the side.
Okay. Alright, so now we are 5v5. Red does get the tribute.
But we are even in levels now, which is very, very good for blue team.
Now they'll be able to put up a fight here. They all need to go back, heal up, and get together here. Potentially work knights. They go boss. This is a very silly move. Red team can move in easily.
And red team is on their way.
Moving in.
With Mayday, Malfurion already heading back. It's a very bad timing for them.
Did choose to pop alt.
I hope you can help.
Whoop! There goes Jaina.
And we see once again the false stat just going a little bit too deep.
Wow, mid hook. All right. So red team with its second curse. They are a little bit low on health. Well, actually, they are doing just fine thanks to Lieutenant Morales.
And with this should be a free keep.
Upon you.
Oh, absolutely. They're going to go ahead and take knights too, though. They don't have a reason not to.
May even be two if they just decide to rotate to mid.
Rotate up top, and they can take their giants. Raynor popping the Inspire. A ton of minions there to do some great damage. Keep does go down on bot because of boss. They're desperately trying to fight that while they split push, which is a really great move. Oh, what a pull that was! Oh, wow! Is that a fish hook?
And a devour onto the false dead. He's gonna die in stream.
It was a fish hook. Blue team has had all they can take. This is going to go in red team's favor.
That's game right there.
And so the curse ends. Perhaps now you realize its value, yes?
Some crucial mispositioning by blue team that cost them that.
All right. Red team basically dominating there. You know, as you can see on the scoreboard, it is what it is. We will split this up to be hopefully a little more balanced this next game as far as players go. Congratulations to Red team for that display of teamwork, and really I think had blue team did have a good composition. Had they managed to set up some plays and just pay attention a little more to positioning, that game was definitely not out of their hands. Alright, let's go ahead and bring everybody back in.
Oh, this one.
GG.
Good game.
Good game, guys.
You know what? I will concede that game to you guys. You guys definitely outplayed us there. I'm not gonna lie. We just did. To be fair, we didn't have like any dive for that Morales, but that was on us anyways. So.
To be fair, you guys didn't need dive for the Morales. All you needed to do was kite backwards. You had a great team for that. All you had to do was kite backwards.
That first team fight for the first tribute, you guys definitely could have taken me out there, but nobody was paying attention to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little scattered brain over there on blue team. I had a little bit of coordination and probably some shot calling, and may have turned out a little different. All right.
Yeah, my Tychus play was not on point that game.
Sending out invites. Pay attention to your invites.
Also, I'm gonna relaunch the game to change some settings because I was playing at 15 frames that entire game.
Nice.
You also soloing bot that entire game. Oh!
I too like to live dangerously.
Have not yet received your invite, Scuba.
I have double-clicked everybody on my list. It's possible that...
I didn't get an invite either.
You can right-click
Yep, not
Scuba's
me.
name and click
Yeah, I
on
didn't get an
join
invite
game.
either. I just joined off of.
Yeah,
Butters.
you can join off of me.
Switch me
I like how you
and
also.
Sanjo
I will say.
were Mastodon and Scaldo.
For what?
Or
The match the
Shattered,
teams
I'm
again?
sorry. Yeah.
I think we're gonna deliberate
We're gonna
and
switch it?
try and balance things maybe a little bit more here based off of what Stan and I were seeing from overhead.
Yeah.
I
To
can
be honest,
carry
I
you
played.
if you want.
I played. Oh fuck no! Are you kidding me? That's just game one. Oh fuck you! That was just game. That's just game one. That's game one. You know what? It's best of 3.
I mean, if you want me to.
Oh
Carry you to
man,
victory.
it doesn't help
I
that
will
she went
admit.
hero of the storm and never died.
I will admit, my fucking Tychus play was so garbo that entire game.
Did you get autoed Tychus?
I did build auto Tychus. Yeah.
No. You said you were AFK. Did you get auto-picked Tychus?
No, I picked
Okay.
Tychus.
Okay, just making sure. We
was
were
wondering.
deliberating. Didn't know how that worked out. Okay, is this what teams were previously? I am not good at remembering who was on what team.
Nah, me and Scaldo were switched.
Yeah.
Who was me?
Mastodon.
Mastodon and Scaldo were switched. This is what teams were?
Correct.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Hopefully, my
job.
frame rates will be better this game with a couple of adjusted settings. And maybe I won't play like complete ass.
I don't know. Nobody likes a half moon. Go full moon or go home.
That's true.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, do it.
Alright, this is my choice for balancing things out a little bit better.
Scaldo, no.
That looks alright to me.
Yeah, that's alright.
You shall be missed. Oh no, Mastodon is still on this team. I thought that was Mastodon.
Oh,
Switched.
no,
Dragonfire,
Dragonfire,
Dragonfire, yeah.
Team
Dragonfire will
captains
also be
did
missed.
remain the same, so if you want to go ahead and make your channels, you'll have 1 minute to discuss again what your ban will be. This time, losing team will be the ban picker, or first pick, which I think is Mayday's team. So, blue team will again have first pick and bans. Go ahead and split up.
I'm going to go grab a Coca-Cola right quick, and then I will be right back.
I liked. Yeah. All right.
All right, I've returned.
Great. Teams have moved into their channel. I'm going to give them the proverbial 1 minute towards band pick. It's not proverbial, it'll be literal, by the way. Don't know why I said proverbial. It sounded like a good word at the time. And I will take a piss. Okie dokie. Gonna call for some bands here.
Welcome back.
Alright, so some healer bands again. And we will start this off with a Uther Morales ban. The map is Blackheart's Bay. Blue team gets first pick. Is first come, first serve. Stitches with the hard lock. Saw that coming.
Yeah. Between Wonton and Butters, I think that's both their favorite pick, and neither wants to let the other have it. The Zagara pick on this map is an absolutely amazing pick for the creep. Just being able to have tons of vision all over the place at all times is amazing.
I really just like the design on bottom. I think it really favors Zagara over many other specialists. This is one of the only maps that I feel when I play Nazebo I have a hard time against Zagara.
I think the Gazlo on this map would be a really good pick too, just because there's so many things going on at once that it's easy to lose track of him going and soloing.
I've seen some really troll Gazlo plays on this map. So we're going to save the healer picks for... Alright, well I guess if they locked in Malfurion.
Victory for the Forsaken.
Oh,
a couple of deads.
A really, really hard push team is what we're looking at here for red team.
I'm expecting to see a Rainer or Vala right here. Mayday probably going for the Rhaegar.
Yeah, I think they kind of backed him into a corner with that.
I heed the voice of Elu.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
They did just change how Shadowstock works, so it's possible we see... I mean, they're not a team that's really going to benefit from the attack speed. So
But what they will benefit from is the Owl, which can spy out and interrupt the coin turn-in. That is an amazing global ability to just have clutch.
Hell, It's about damn time.
What I wouldn't be surprised to see here is a Zagara Sylvanas duo bottom lane, hard pushing that lane and forcing blue team to react specifically to
I was
that.
really surprised to see the dual specialist thing. I don't know if that was a communication thing or what. I don't anticipate seeing that. What I really think is Navard actually plays Sylvanas like she's an attack damage hero, which I kind of understand because I do too sometimes.
She, in my opinion, is honestly just a better Vala.
Better is a very difficult word.
A better when it comes to pushing Vala.
Well, you just described a specialist.
She's also a game pace character. She determines the pace of all action because of her passive. She could speed up the game by going straight after towers, or she could slow it down by just holding lanes right by her towers and forcing the team to come to them, opening themselves up for ganks.
Zagara gets 4 creeps down before she even starts attacking. Zagara winning that exchange by far.
Oh yeah.
Taking twice as much damage.
Early
She also
game,
gets to walk up there and essentially just take this for free.
We will see Shattered come in, and he's probably going to... Oh no, he's just going to ignore her for now.
He sees the creep. He knows he can't fight this. No, not with the other minion. Got a Hydralisk, a couple of small minions. She'll burn the mana just so she can get the coins. That's exactly what she should have done. That was great. She'll take the damage. She's not going to die, but she gets all 5 coins, so... Take a peek up here on top. We have 3 sitting on mid for red here. So it's 3v3, going for the Stitches pull. Doesn't get it. Now red gets a chance to actually capitalize on this. Their choice not to kind of perplexes me.
Oh, and Navard caught out.
Oh yeah, Navard is done for.
Team draws first blood.
Zebo successfully pushing back, but lower on mana.
He's getting awfully close to those creep tumors as well. I think he's actually just trying to clear that out more than anything. Which is folly, just because
he can't.
The cooldown, yeah.
None of his attacks will target them.
The Q actually will when he throws down the spider.
Really? Okay. Yeah. That is news to me. Taking a look back here up top.
Oh, Navard with the clutch.
He likes getting close there.
Meanwhile, mid lane, the Jaina getting forced out heartily by the duo of Leoric and Tychus.
Butterslit leaving mid or leaving bottom to try and. Oh, looks like she's gonna go clear some camps. Why not when you have it pushed mid?
It seems like
so
there's a
blue
lot
with the first death, but the most XP, so they are staying split better. About half a level up.
Yeah, and what I'm seeing right now is just a lot of rotation, especially around mid lane and top lane, for that vision point that's not necessarily...
Oh, red choosing to turn in. Gets stopped by the owl, just like you called earlier. So Scaldo with the clutch owl. Blue team is there. There's no fighting that.
But what I was saying was we were seeing a lot of rotation between top and mid lane for that vision point. And at this stage in the game, I don't think it's so important to get that. Luckily, blue team with the heads up.
Oh no, KT is now alone. All of red shows up. Blue team splits. I don't know what blue team is doing there.
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
Zevo can't do anything to stop this either. So they're going to get the first cannon shots. Barrage, if you will. Yeah, the choice to back out of that instead of hang out or roam for a team fight, I don't understand the split at all there.
Arr, the pact be sealed. Let's knock these boys down a peg or two.
I'm looking at the builds right now. Zagara with a very different build, choosing to go with centrifugal hooks and Medusa blade just for the hard push with auto attacks in the queue, instead of going for the early talent on the creep.
KT and Jaina both going to pay for their trespasses. Oh, Anton with a missed hook.
Well, I think it's good that he missed that hook.
That's not the right person to hook, I agree.
Well, with just 2 people alive right now and the entire other team sitting there, I think that if you had landed that, you would have found yourself in a 2v4 fairly quickly. And in top lane, the Sylvana's finding herself in trouble again. But she
doing quite well dodging.
Yeah, she has the shiny shoes on today.
Did she just
dancing her way around?
Did she just banshee through the owl? I don't think she got hit by that.
I believe it does make you invulnerable.
Oh wow, I did not even notice the sneak attack there by Blue getting their cannons in there, so they're right back in this. You know, about a level down. With the barrage coming in, they're going to hit 10 here pretty quick. They'll be able to clear this top with knights, and it's going to be an easy 10. Definitely leveling the playing field.
Their bottom for his team as well.
Well then, who's got the coin for me services?
Let's see if we see anything happen up here. Zevo's staying bottom, so he's going to go ahead and clear minions. You look at the
and we have
count here, though. Oh, goodness gracious.
You should see... Oh, there it is.
We see KT go down, Jaina go down. We're going to see
Tyrion go down as well.
Oh, Tyrion gets out of there with the stun. Oh, dodges the Tychus attack. Oh, man. Wonton really trying to bring someone towards the forts there to get some cannonball action going. Tehran's out of mana, out of health, out of time. Gonna have to bail. And we do see, wow, the perfectly placed Nazebo wall. We end up seeing Leoric go down in that team fight. Red team's still not having this. They probably didn't time this very well.
And red needs to get out now.
Yes.
Oh,
Zebo killing himself. I don't know what he was thinking.
I actually think he was trying to get the vision and found himself face to face with the Tychus. Just thinking he had gone back or something. He had no vision in there at that point. And that is a lesson learned. Don't face check bushes when you're squishy.
Alright, red going for the turn in here, as they should. The owl comes down. Owl misses hard. Oh, owl, great chance. Missed the owl. So we are going to see the barrage coming here for red team. They do have all 5 up, so they will be able to push as intended. Butterslip taking the bottom chest, dodging out of the way of that last owl, but still
and a
good
Leoric
enough.
whiff, which will result in death.
Let's liven up this place! Fire at will! The red team's destroyed a fort! That's enough! We don't be working for free!
Opting for turn in. Sanjo's going to get rid of his... Wow, they are going to turn in and get it again here. Exactly what they needed.
Yeah, blue team is just focused on that top lane for some reason.
Well, this is a game where you don't need to cross mid. You can kill your minions, you can cap your doubloons, and just let the cannons do their job if you want to.
Oh yeah, you can play this game PvE for days. I was actually on this map earlier in a Hero League game, and I kept trying to tell my teammates the same thing. They just did not like to listen.
So there goes in, pops his March of the Black King.
But a very, very
Gets
nice...
stunned, he's gonna die for it.
Yeah, the Phoenix really separated out the Sylvanas,
Nazebo has no business being where Nazebo is. Just death and carnage everywhere. Tychus, for all intents and purposes, should be dead. They chose not to kill him, but we are going to see... Oh, Tranquility is going to fill them all right back up, and now blue team is not going to have an option to fight them. They are all full health. The Auric is back up, so now we are 5v5. Sorry, 5v3. Phoenix drops. Hopes of some sort of separation. Wow, what?
And Nazebo getting so low. But the living bomb...
Oh my god, what did I just witness?
Wow.
What a turnaround there by blue team.
Red team getting just too greedy.
They're going to opt to fall back, take their own camps, just as blue is doing the same thing here. Massive push top, right, mid right there should be cleared.
And we have 9
Don't
coins
know what
on
KT's
red
doing.
team.
KT should have been clearing. Okay, I guess he's going to go up here and clear this. Yep, KT wants to do the same thing. Hopefully he's calling some teammates over. Yep, they're coming over. They're going to start these knights.
Red team may be setting up the boss right now.
Once they see this cap right here, I don't think they're going to. They
Well,
are
they have
grouped
the
up
position
there.
for it. They could bait.
They
And
definitely
it looks
could
like
bait.
that's what it is.
Hide in the shadows.
You know what?
Ooh.
But mostly for me.
Oh, Leoric's poked his head out. They know he's there.
Yeah, he can't dive in and out.
Oh,
like
the
that.
fish hook goes out. The fish hook misses. Nobody
And
going
now
for
blue
these
team
chests
knows.
yet. Blue team now knows that they were waiting, so now we have a 5v5.
And the KT just in a bad place right now.
Tychus
But the
does get
knights-
pulled. Black arrow is out. Oh no. Now the Maw catches, doesn't get the kill. Tychus is down. Leoric is down. We might see a stun here. We see the stun come out from Oh, come on! Throw the stun! Zagar's gonna go down.
Chain bombs go down.
There's the stun. Malfurion's done for. Look at this turnaround here by blue team. They have that. They can either push or they can go ahead and take those coins. I would opt for the coins here. You can let top lane push solo. Maybe leave one person for it. Yeah, boss is a choice too. I'm totally forgetting about boss here. You could do this and go get chests.
I don't think they're gonna have time for that unless they really hustle down. But it looks like Sylvanas will probably clear that out pretty fast.
Yeah, Sylvanas is by far the fastest clear of chests. Just because her Q, each one counts as a hit. Chests are not damage based, they are hit based, so she hits Q 5 times and that thing is 3/4 gone.
Yeah, Nazebo is also super fast at clearing them just because of his passive, his poison.
Alright, so blue team is going to catch up. Nope, not yet. They still will be one barrage short. They do take top fort though without even getting the barrage in. So we're going to see barrage come down. They're going to get some extra stuff happening here. I don't know where those cannons are going. They're showing top. They are shooting bottom. They got misdirect on. That's some hex shit. They're going to take bottom fort very easily. Tychus go ahead and starting the giants down here. A little bit of a lull. Red team's going to try and clear. Blue team down there killing knights. They're going to push with giants and with knights. They're just going to shove it up the bottom here. Red team though, choosing to wait out turn in.
It's a smart play. They already have 9 in the bank, and if they could get this team.
Blue team is showing though. They can. Well, the hook goes out. The hook misses. They see Malfurion, so now they know Malfurion is there. They have blue. Bottom is pushing all by itself, so blue team can go ahead and just fight this. This is gonna be interesting. Shadowstalk does show up, so they get the attack damage. They are silenced. Maul goes out and gets 3 of them. Tehran does get dropped though instantly.
I think more than anything that
Leoric gets out of the fight. Sylvanas is gone. Leoric is gone. Living Bomb does go out and take its damage. We see Tranquility pop. Holy crap. All of the ultimates, all of the time. Wow!
a lot of just gold all over the ground.
Blue team walks away with everything. That was a balls to the walls play, and it ended up going in Red's favor. And Zagar going bottom to clear. All that was happening, and while they did lose, and they're going to get the barrage over there.
And for all that, the bottom wave action that we were pointing out before that fight never really got much done. Just cleared the
it cleared the wall.
The gates.
Those are worth XP. You can see blue team is still up. Pretty even here in fights though. 13 to 14 in kills, and the red team does have more barrages.
And we should see levels come even here in about a second.
Yep, there it is. We have one keep down, mid keep down here for blue. The red team is going to want to show up here. 18, they got 14 coins. Go ahead and clear a camp here up top. Clear the 2 top camps and turn in if they wanted. Sylvanas crossing mid, going over to potentially take that. Nope. Fishhook misses.
And we should see just another fight come down here by the turn-in.
They do have enough.
But the
everybody has to
late.
turn in. They're choosing not to fight. Pull the Leoric. York takes about half damage. He's going to walk back through with the March of the Black King, which does heal him. Now he's back at half health after causing damage and walking away. He is going to pay the price, though. He'll drop. So it is 3 down now for red. Tychus trying to go back and live through this. I'm not sure he's going to be able to get it. Scaldo lands 1 stun, and this is done.
Oh, but he's got to get out of there quickly or he's done. And instead of chasing out the Tychus, they really should just be pushing a lane right now.
The jumping spiders are going to be his end. That is a team wipe, and Boss just came up. They saw it. They are going for it. That is the right move. Great job. With those kind of death timers here at almost 20 minutes, they'll be able to take this, and they'll be able to go down there for the chests. Stitches with almost all the coin.
And they now have more than enough to turn in. But giant waves building up in the bottom lane.
They're going to get barrage here and they'll be able to clear. Red has no choice but to clear Boss.
Well, Boss is almost down, so...
Right, but it gave them all the time they needed to go back, clear their own shit, turn in. It's exactly the type of momentum you want here on this map.
Huh? They're all paid up? Bah, who cares? Let's get to the fun part! The blue team's destroyed a fort! Main cannons! Fire!
Great clears there, going ahead and getting their camps. They can opt for a team fight here, or they can... They are 2 levels up, they have 5 people, they see who's there now. They got the pull on Leoric. Leoric's going to back up and he's just going to turn around and he's going to march the Black King again. Gara pops ult, does get 3 of them. Do see Tranquility out there. They can kite that out if they want to. This is really in Blue's favor so far, as long as they don't do something stupid and overextend. Leoric's dropping right now. Leoric is out of the fight. So you see KT...
still turn this around. But they ought not to.
So KT's out of here for blue team. Leoric and Tychus are out for red team. But blue team is super low. They're actually needing to back off of this. Tehran is not the type of player that can go ahead and heal everybody up. That and Tehran doesn't have any mana. Numbers wise, blue team wants to turn in, and I think red team knows it. That's why they go ahead and guard. They have the option to take this camp. Red team does take the turn in though.
Yeah, and that should be mostly cleared for the top keep, but it won't be all of it.
No, top keep will still live.
Services for now. Load the cannon! Fire that cannon, or I'll fire your skull at him instead!
Yeah, it should have about 4 left.
Cease fire! They want more! They'll need to pay up first!
I mean, blue team knows that they're going to want to go and turn in here. That's going to be a free turn in for them.
Yeah,
this is going to head back. Oh, this hook! The hook! The hook! They miss everything they can miss.
And then they chased out too far for it.
Though they do get Zagara's ult out of the mix.
But a great...
Black Arrow's out. They are silenced. That's going to be gone. So now we have Phoenix right there in the mix. We see their healer drop. Malfurion is out of this. And Tychus is also gone. Black King does go off, so he gets mostly healed. Not enough damage. He's going to get dropped for the same reason he has all these other times.
No, he survived.
Takes the Zebo with him. It ends up being a 2v3 there. Zagar going down because she got eaten, so that's just free coins to turn in.
And Stitches needs to turn back so he can turn in here.
So they have bottom camp there, they have some clear, and then someone can go up top and clear that Knight's Wave.
Yeah, and
Jaina
there's
should
about
probably go
30
top.
seconds left on boss.
Enough to buy my services for now. Load the cannon! The blue team's destroyed a fort.
Alright, so now we have 2 keeps down for red. Red team showing boss. I know they're thinking that's where blue team wants to go. They probably don't know that KT and Nazebo are back there at boss. Perhaps they're trying to bait this and turn the tides of battle.
Yeah,
but they also have 2 people back too. This is there's no reason for blue team to go there now.
Yeah, and if they wanted to bait that out properly, they should have shown themselves on the.
I'm waiting for the Tyrande arrow to go up top. Oh, Tyran's gonna shoot bot.
They don't really have to care about it. They can just PvE it up and get all the coins. Except they deviate away from that. And
They know boss is going down. Can they get a pick from it? Tychus is 3/4 gone. We see Tranquility get popped here. Tychus does eat Leoric. Or sorry, yep. Comes out of there and pops Mark of the Black King. March of the Black King. Alright, so we see Tychus, Stitches, KT, and Sylvanas all go down.
And with this, we could see Red Team just march it on down top lane and take the victory.
Well, that would be kind of ballsy. The boss does just end up taking up keep, so we can walk it up to core. I agree. They could probably, yep, with the York being able to be there, especially with the healer. This is dangerous place for blue team.
And a
Guard
great
gets the maw.
walking in. Oh, they got her on the side.
This is a win. This is a win for red team. What a back and forth we saw here. It was great to see that. Blue team I really thought was going to end up pulling this one out here. And red team with one great engage up there. Probably a bad pull really by blue team up top and spelled the victory for red.
Yeah, I feel like if they had just let the boss happen, gotten their coins and turned in, and then dealt with the boss as a team, it would have been better than sending up the KT and Tyran by themselves.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, look at
look
at what blue team is doing here. They had 27 to 19 kills there. They were doing some great controls. Stitches wasn't necessarily getting the pulls, but he was getting in people's faces. He had really great ults, taking key players out of team fights. I mean, they were doing great work, and what that really became was one bad decision, and that can turn the tide in the end game, especially, you know, when your death timer is 60 seconds. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Hola.
¿Cómo está?
What's up, long
GG.
GG, well played.
Well played.
That was a very close game.
That was an awesome game, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely fun to see go back and forth between the two teams as far as leads and things like that. So I really like seeing the balance occur there.
I will say, it seems like every time we get together and do an in-house, there's at least one really awesome long drawn-out game. So that's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, winning team for our third and final match. Captain, do you have a map preference?
Me? I like the laser summon the things. You summon the thing, like
Sky Temple.
no, you summon things and they like do
Yeah, in
laser
Arcane.
damage and yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah,
said
shrines.
lasers, so we ended up on Sky Temple.
No, Sky Temple.
Yep, she said Sky Temple.
Yep, that's Sky Temple because you
But-
couldn't
I
name
hate
things.
all of
The
you.
only
That's
map with
not what I
lasers on it.
said.
Well, maybe you say the name of
I'm
the map
just gonna
next
mute my
time.
microphone from now on.
I just wanted the minions that you summon and they do damage.
I think Infernal Shrine sounds like fun, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Technically speaking, you summon minions on Sky Temple too, and they do damage.
Stan, you shush.
That's true.
Fine, Infernal Shrine.
Also Wonton.
Ah, fuck you, Butters.
Join off of me.
Munzo, would you like to co-cast this game with Scuba?
Well, I'm just listening in.
Oh, the
No,
nerd
thank you.
appears.
Okay.
No, I will concede to you, Butters. You win.
Yes.
I lost. I played like I've not been playing well tonight. I'm not gonna lie.
What kind of Canadian stuff is that? You win? No, there's no concessions.
He didn't say
in
I'm
this
sorry
game.
yet.
Kidding me? I'm not gonna say I'm sorry. That'd be far too.
You are still welcome to
No,
join
he has to
off
say
of me to
sorry.
get in the game.
No, my play has been pretty trash all night. I'm not gonna lie.
You did fine as what's his face?
Stitches.
Stitches, yeah.
No,
you
I
did
was
just-
missing a lot of cues. I will say I was stacking like a motherfucker that whole game. I was at almost 9,000 health by the end of it.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah,
No
I'm
wonder
not
I
kidding.
couldn't take you down.
I had 56 stacks at the end of that game.
Guys, join off of me to get back in.
I already did that.
Don't wait for the
You nerd.
invite.
Nevered. Get in here.
I'm gonna close up my YouTube music and see if that improves my frame rates because my frame rates have not been great.
Dragonfire, you get in here.
I'm also gonna tell Rainmeter to fuck off.
Yeesh.
There we go. I liked those previous teams, so let's get them back together. Butters, who was
I
your
agree.
team?
I had
Scrub team.
Paragod, Sanjo, Nevered.
Shattered
Dragon.
and
No,
Shattered needs
Dragon's
to go to the bottom.
With who are
Yeah.
you swapping with?
We had Dragon.
Dragonfire.
So this is right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeesh.
Alright, same rules as before. Go ahead and make your channels. You'll have 1 minute to
Yay.
figure out your bands. We will do draft mode again. And this time, Butterslit's team will be able to pick first band.
Woo!
You'll have 1 minute to discuss your bands. Alrighty. We will call for bans here. Stan the Man, you there?
Yes, I am.
Fantastic.
Yes, indeed. All right, with this map, I expect to see. Well, there's the Uther ban, of course, and I would expect to see maybe a Sylvanas ban as well.
I'm not scared of
for-
Sylvanas in this. I'm scared of. I think Johanna is ridiculously overpowered in this map. Mayday choosing to taunt because he is a main Uther. They ban Sylvanas again. Alright, so we have an Uther Sylvanas ban.
Yeah, Sylvanas is pretty strong on this map.
I agree. I'm still more scared of the tanks on this map than I am Sylvanas. So that being said, we are first come first serve draft mode. We will kick this off. I would lock a Joe. Joe Luck!
I bet we'll see an insta-lock on Stitches, probably, though. Nah. More than likely we'll see a...
You know who else I really like? I really like Karazim as the healer on this map. A good Karazim has just been... There it is. Joe Luck! I'm so good at this. Alright, hold on. Leoric and Sylvanas. Wait, no, Sylvanas is banned. Leoric and Morales. I'm not very good at this. I'm really bad at this. We can do it over here, though.
Yeah, we'll see the Morales, and we'll probably see a Rainer or a Vala.
Yeah, I would go for the Rainer here to push back. Also, Hyperion being able to come down there on shrines when the other team's stacked on the other side is just really hard to combat.
Something that I would like to see as well is a Zeratul just to get all over the KT. But
yeah, the thing is, we don't really have many main Zeratuls that we're seeing over here. I really like playing Zeratul. There's a couple of people in MadCast that are pretty good with them, but the crowd that we have here just isn't hard Zeratul fans. I personally don't think his nerfs were that big.
I'm here to help.
He doesn't have a crutch anymore. I'm sorry that you can't Void Prism from across the fucking map. And that you can't unleash your combo and then disappear again. You have to decide, commit or don't commit. I mean, it's whatever. Everyone that's cried or complained about that.
Wait till they get a load.
Wow, wow, boo-hoo. World's smallest violin. That is an interesting pick. Look at that.
Really, yeah, wow.
That is a dive and commit team.
Yeah, I think that the KT needs to have his fancy pants on.
Well, it's both of them. Look at them. It's Jaina and KT. Both of them here need to have their shit together.
Oh, I know. And I
those are
completely
great picks,
disagree
actually.
with the Anubrak pick. I mean, you saw the dive picks, and so you go counter dive when what you really need is peel for days.
Well, Nubrak can actually create peel though, so that's also there. The problem, I mean, I don't think that's his forte, but he'll create it. He's gonna have to. Now with Vala and the Butcher though, his stuns mixed with, I mean, he'll either I don't know what ult he's gonna take. I'm currently thinking assuming he's gonna take the. I know Wanton typically enjoys building the sustain build where he just gets health from his locusts. That's my anticipation. He's going to hope to out-damage, out-DPS the Vala Butcher. Yeah, Malfurion is a perfect healer for that combo. But that is just some dive, stun, auto-attack. That is just a dirty, nasty team over there on blue.
Oh, yeah. hope those combo mages don't stack up, or it's going to be a rough day. They need to stagger hard.
Mortals.
Yeah, they can never be there. So, for instance, on the shrine I'm looking at here, they should never be right next to each other. If they can be, if they can get maybe KT hanging out in a bush, or even just top bottom, anything they can do to not be next to each other so that they're not clumped up in a big target, it's going to be useful to them. It's going to really hurt them if they're standing next to each other.
Yeah,
already landing appropriately, so that's good for them.
2, 1. The slaughter begins.
You were saying, Stan?
Oh, and I said without clear calls, blue team needs clear calls, because without them, if they do divide and conquer like that, blue team will need clear calls to make sure they are diving one target at a time, or they will get comboed down in confusion.
What's funny, I think Leoric against 2 on mid here, he can sustain. I think it's going to give red team the advantage on bot here. They're going to need to change that up if they're going to do it appropriately.
I mean, we're just seeing a lot of respect between the lanes right now, not a lot going on.
I don't know why Leoric isn't out there just going ahead and clearing those lanes. We're going to see blue come up, see if they can get the gank over. Waiting for the overextend. If anything, those two, Rhaegar and Vala, need to back up a little bit to give red the opportunity to push up so they can get this gank in.
But if they stay too long, they're going to lose out on a lot of crucial early level experience.
Absolutely, but again, this is something that blue team should be thinking about.
There it goes.
With the pull and the kill. That is dirty! We said we were going to see it. We knew it was coming. Oh, that is mean. He gets the charge, ends up stunning him. Kerrigan follows in, pulls her back, able to stun again. Didn't have to that time, but oh man, that was just mean. Alright, so you see top shrine go in. A blue team with the early XP gain, even though they took the death. Oh, they didn't. Red team took the death. I'm an idiot. Blue team was busy hiding in bushes.
But red team with the early position.
Yep, Butcher's sitting on mid. I don't know why. Rhaegar in no position to be able to pull that off. Jaina needs to back up. Jaina gets charged. Jaina's going to go down here, so blue team again with the attack.
The Butcher just standing under turret.
Butcher goes for fresh meat, ends up getting some great damage in and sustaining. It's going to be enough to take a Nubarak out of the fight, but now we see Rhaegar gone. These other guys are pretty much helpless. KT's going to get in here. Oh my god, they're all grouped together. Vala's not going to be of any help. She's going to be able to throw her W, her Q, then bail. Kerrigan's going to go down.
Oh,
yep. Overstayed her welcome.
So long ago, just to regroup and heal. And now they're just charging in one at a time to die.
Yep, lining up one by one.
Although
Wonton, yup, that was an extremely silly move. Butcher diving in on Malfurion. Does get rooted, does get stunned, isn't going to be enough.
And body blocked by his own Rhaegar.
Jaina going to die? Is Jaina going to die? Jaina? Jaina? No, Jaina does live. Is that Envenom that I saw happen? I'm not a big fan of Envenom anymore. Ever since that nerf, there's got to be a better talent for it. I don't know what Kerrigan's better talent. I guarantee you she has a better talent.
Oh,
speaking of
nice.
better and Kerrigan, Kerrigan has made better decisions previously. Navarda's out of that fight. Alright, KT, Malfurion, Leoric out of that fight. 32-13. This is blue team's chance right here. Well, Leoric's going to come right back up, and they're going to be able to farm him. If they pay attention, they get the farm. He does back up, though. Butcher taking some massive damage. Blue team gets it. They can bail out of here. But look like a dominant red fight. They do end up turning this around, so they are up on XP by half a level. They end up getting the Punisher, who's walking in and doing a number on red team right now. They can't fight this. They don't have the health. Oh! Furion goes down to the arcade.
Just standing in the laser grids.
Singing in the rain.
This first Infernal just doing far more damage than it should have in the first place.
That thing should have gone down. Blue team, I mean, the death timers are still the old death timers, so they're not what they were in the first game. So these guys came back up pretty quickly. Not enough time to really cause any damage.
Yeah, Blue team wasted a little bit of time by poking those towers down. I think if they had just grouped and taken their knights or taken their siege giants, they would have been in a better early game position, even better than they are now. There they go.
Oh.
And it looks like the Butcher's going to go with the charge build, which will hurt a lot later stages. Especially, I think the level 13 talent is extra damage on that.
Which comes the dive on the Jaina. The Jaina does take the stun, gets pulled back by Kerrigan, cannot escape that. This is a by design play, folks. They intentionally did this. They said, let's get the charge in, let's stun them. Oh, you know who else can help? Kerrigan. She can pull, she can stun. Fuck it, she can do it twice. And they are making their mages pay for choosing them.
And red team needs to hurry and get some experience if they can. Just soak here. I wouldn't even go for the shrine. I would take my time and soak all the lanes here. They're so close to level 10 already.
Yep, blue team can inch this one out and make this Infernal Shrine fight really hurt. Blue team should be cautious here. There's no reason to dive. They take deaths here. This is the most... Oh. They do hit 10. Mastodon really wanted that kill. Ends up missing it. They lose their Nubarak. They're going to lose their Leoric and their 10. So we see the dive go in. KT ends up...
living barely.
Yep. It was a great play by KT just getting out of there. They're going to let blue have this.
Are they, though? Looks like they're coming in again. Round 2.
We still haven't seen ults from a couple of them. We take a look over here at... Oh! Strafe does get popped. So Jaina goes down. 4 ults out, so we still have Ancestral Healing though, which is a big one. Goes out on the Vala, so that's now gone. Vala has no mana, so she really can't do anything against these guys, but with the full health she can auto attack, and that's more than enough when you're a Vala.
Oh, Monton, so lucky.
Frozen Punisher going to town on the wall here with the rest of blue team. Oh man, Leoric getting his ass kicked.
And the poor Nubarak, body blocked by his own Jaina, couldn't get out of there, taking extra damage for no reason.
Alright, Leoric is back up, so they're still 5 strong. Really want this fort. They really should back off, though. This is not their fight right now. Vala is gonna...
She should be fine.
Nope.
No!
Whoa! Look at that combo! The charge, the drop, the pull. Oh, man. Maelstrom? That was something. Now is a camp time.
And with that butcher with all of his stacks right now of meat, they really need to be careful about their overextension because he will blow them up instantly.
I haven't seen his ult yet. Has he used his ult? I mean, he obviously has. I didn't see it. So he's been going Furnace Blast. I didn't see the Furnace Blast.
He did during the fight for the shrine, and he actually got the Jaina with it.
Okay, that's how the Jaina went down.
Wonton a little bit overextended in bottom as an Uberak. Luckily he does have his escape, but still.
Ready. A shrine gathers power. You will take it.
He's gonna pay for his trespasses, though. Oh, there he goes. Did take an ult. Doesn't matter. K is a K.
Luckily, death timers right now are only about 20 seconds, so it won't affect too much, I don't think.
Red team actually has the advantage based on ults. 5 people from blue are going to get there, so we'll see if red can just stall it.
Oh, but I
have the
think...
ult.
Now Furion really cut out of position there. And
whoa! Look at that combo go off! Entomb followed by both mage ults. Didn't play off in their favor, but boy, was that an ult. Nubarak gets charged. Isn't going to do him any good. Blue's going to fall back and they're going to get their skeletal kills on.
And I just have to say, as a healer main, what Dragonfire just did there on the Rhaegar was pretty fantastic to watch, saving the life of everybody pretty much caught inside that tomb, and on the outside of it too, making great split-second decisions on who to heal and what to heal them with.
So, uncontested top shrine. Gets another frozen. Is this a... Nope. Am I lying? Is this explosive?
The laser one.
This is explosive?
No, this is the laser one, I believe.
I don't think so. Oh, that's definitely mortar. Boom, 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 boom! Look at them mortars fly. Red team desperately doing what they can to get in there and get that Punisher down. Yorick paying with his life. Jaina going down too. Malfurion as well. 3-level lead with pushing on a keep. KT goes down too if they dive. If they dive, he's done. They chose not to. They went after the keep.
They are keeping focused on the objective. No unnecessary diving.
They back up here. They clear lane. They can go after bottom. Alright, right here just came up at the exact time they showed up.
Oh,
it's great for them.
Fight here. Red is circling the water.
Nubrak's gonna dive, yes, maybe. Oh, no dive. Had the chance to get in there and stop that cap. Chose not to. Might have cost him his life, I don't know. Probably though.
I don't think he had vision in there, and the Kerrigan is not anywhere on the map that they could see, so I'm pretty sure he thought that was a bad idea as far as health-wise, so a smart play on his part.
Kerrigan's up top clearing shit easily solo. Look at me, I get a shield because I hit you. So we'll let the top camps do battle.
Oh, we do have a death push just waiting to happen here by the shrine itself.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Red needs to do is actually dive and engage and get a kill. That's what they need. Can't wait to be engaged because the blue engage is way too strong. Oh, you could do it. Oh my god, they could totally do it. They can't see what we can see. We can see that they can see though. Blue team sees everything right now.
Yeah, the clairvoyance is just really strong for them. They know the Anubarak is right there.
They are waiting this out. Don't know who's gonna do what. Leoric walks in. Shows he's there. Anubarak goes in.
And Butcher from behind.
Oh, that Butcher! Oh my god, the Butcher! Anubarak's gonna go down. Oh, they have a chance.
So he can chase again.
Oh, he does! Oh my god!
40% cooldown on that E with that level 4 talent if he hits the target.
Oh man. Pretty much gonna spell a loss here for red team.
Yeah. And how do you spell loss in this game? By spelling out massacre.
Blue team has summoned
Let me Google that word for you. M-A... Massacre. Alright, so we got a Frozen, Arcane, I'm an idiot. They're all blue to me, and I always think... Oh, man.
The Leoric.
We'll buy Leoric.
Too much damage too quickly.
Buy KT.
Bye, Jaina here in a second.
Jaina in a second here. Oh my god, that Butcher. Butcher is basically like another fucking boss right now. Butcher going for the dive, he ends up missing though.
I think he canceled. Oh.
GG
from the
no worry. He does actually hit Malfurion, even though Malfurion heals.
I think they're just having some fun with it at this point. Oh wow.
Fat Loots! That sound always is, makes me a little happy inside, being a Diablo player. Alright, 33-7, that was not nearly as close of a game as previously, even though we saw the same physical players. The matchup changed, man, that dive team was vicious. All in all, it was a great game to watch. Great 3 games all together. I love doing these on Tuesday nights. Even recruiting myself out of a playing position, I just like watching and seeing everyone go at it. So, again, 3 fun games tonight. That'll be the end of the stream, though. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. We got everybody in channel. Good games, everybody. It was really fun seeing you guys play.
Good games.
Good game.
I will say I apologize to everyone on my team because all night I've been playing total Garbo. So yeah.
That game you couldn't have done anything anyway. Just the Kerrigan and
oh my
Butcher
God,
combo
dude.
was
Kerrigan Butcher hurt
ridiculous.
so much.
I was Jaina and I was insta dead every time we came into
yeah.